from every cardinal point along the compass, from across this great vast nation of ours, for a chance to be crowned the 2012 Canada's Strongest Man.
It's the 2012 Canadian Strength Athlete Series. Welcome to sunny Expo, Quebec, where 12 of this country's toughest competitors will do battle for the title of Canada's Strongest Man. I'm Steve Master, and alongside me, calling the strongman in action, is professional strength coach, Dr. Super Sam Dubé.
Hello, Steve. Once again, it's my great pleasure and honor to be here with you, calling the action. This actually my 11th Canada's Strongest Man competition. We've got some wily veterans, as well as some new faces here at the 2012 edition of the show.
It's been 10 years since I was the first time I came to Canada's Strongest Man, so it's you know, I'm trying to increase my skill set and just keep on keeping on, you know.
I won the Ontario Championship this year, and I feel I'm quite capable. I'm hoping to place in the top 5. So this weekend, my expectation is to try to repeat the good performance I had here last year, 2011.
I would really like to get second. I think the past few years, my mistakes have just been being a little too excited during events.
And you've been here for 7 years, so it's been a long time coming. It's finally getting to live the dream. And
This is my first time in the Canadians. I'm pretty excited about it. It's a big deal to be competing with the top 12 guys in Canada.
Well, first place would be welcome. I made a mistake last year, but I guarantee that won't happen again. No one is going to take my titles. These 8 events are good ones for me.
On va conserver ça, j'en suis certain.
And we go to event number 1, the harness truck pull.
So the goal is to pull a 20,000-pound tractor trailer a distance of 100 feet, here converted to 30 meters over a time of 75 seconds or less.
And our first competitor is Luke Skaarup.
Luke is this year's Ontario Strongest Man. Steve, I love this event. This is a classic strongman event. Again, most of these strongman events are total body events. His technique is good, leaning forward, taking little steps, using the wood to pull with the arms. Like I said, a total body event.
Always incredible to watch these guys pull those trucks. Never get tired of this. Look at him go, Sam.
Now, this is an event where extra body weight does pay great dividends. So Luke is actually one of the smaller guys here, weighing about 290. The latest competitor would probably be in roughly the 255 range. So he's on the lower end.
Wow. Wow. We could call 290 small, Sam. Wow.
He's struggling here. You see that? Now, this is what you don't want to have happen. Unfortunately, it tends to happen. You get stuck.
Yeah.
You really need to try and keep that truck moving as best as you can. And this course is a little bit uneven. There's a bit of a dip in it, and this is a fatal blow to the competitors here, I think.
I guess once that truck stops, it's tough to get it moving against him.
It's very, very tough.
There it is, 9.40 meters for Luke.
Now, the thing is, you know, he went first, so he doesn't have the benefit of seeing how everyone else does.
Do you feel, you know, your lack of body weight comparing to Christian Savoie made a difference? Oh, absolutely. I'm only about 280 pounds, so another 60 pounds probably would have helped here, but in strongman, that 60 pounds could hurt me somewhere else. So overall, I'm better at lighter weight. Great performance, Luke. Thank you very much.
Don't move a strongman muscle. We'll be back on TSN.
Nothing is over until the very end of the contest. I feel we must fight until the very end of all 8 events and give 110% for each one.
And our next competitor in the harness truck pull is Christian Savoie.
Christian Savoie. He's a multi-Canada Strongest Man winner. He is a wily veteran. This guy was competing in the heyday of Hugo Girard, Travis Linden, Jessen Paulin, all the top guys from the mid-2000s.
Christian Savoie, 35 years old and still going strong, Sam. He's off to a good start.
Christian is still improving. He's gained body weight in the last few years, good usable body weight. He's now weighing in about 345, and he's no longer a butcher. He's actually managing a gym and is a trainer there as well, in Sherbrooke, I believe.
Doing well, doing well. He's doing what he was, and he's moving, Sam. He's still got that truck going.
So a couple of advantages here. He's got that extra body weight. He can lean forward. He's also extremely strong in the grip. He's known for his prowess in the wheelbarrow and gripping events.
Get that effort in the crowd. You can hear the crowd cheering him on. I'm sure that's helping that.
I'm not liking this, Steve. So he's dead stop. It's very difficult to get this tractor trailer going, and he's dead stop almost, I think, at the same place, maybe a little bit further than Luke.
Yeah, he may have gotten a little more distance, and he's not quitting, though.
You see, there's that magic word inertia, right? An object likes doing what it's doing. So if the truck's moving, it's going to want to keep moving, but with that little dip.
There it is. And 13.51 meters. Pretty good. And here's our next competitor. We've got Paul Vaillancourt from Provick area.
I like Paul a lot. He's a veteran as well. I believe he's been a strongman about 10 years. Owns a couple of gyms. Very good technician here. You look at his technique, very tight. Has to compensate for being a small man. He's only about 265. In the past, he's weighed as low as 240.
Paul won this event last year, Sam.
So he's a bit of an anomaly. You'd think that you need the extra body weight, but he actually proves that the smaller man can win this event because he's done it.
Well, he's still got the truck moving, so that inertia you talk about, it's still working for him.
So he's using his whole body really well here, okay? So he's leaning well into it, taking small steps, not going laterally too much.
There it is. The truck is stopped. He is struggling. Once that truck stops, Sam, you're absolutely right. Tough to get it going again.
This is a very, very difficult truck pull, and one of the most difficult ones I've ever seen, in fact.
He's going to need to get it moving if he wants to place well in this competition. If he wants to repeat his champion, he's got to do something.
You see how he's using his lats there? It's very smart. So he's not bending his arms too much. He's letting the stronger lats actually try and contract and pull the weight of that tractor trailer rather than just using his biceps.
Right, the lats only did so much. 8.12 meters for Paul.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Well, you surprised everybody last year winning that event. But you didn't succeed this year, you know, like a hell of a difference. Big difference, hell of a difference. Different truck, big incline, tends to lend itself to the bigger athlete.
And let's look at here, Jacki Ouellet. And he did 7.82 meters.
That's surprising. Jacki is brutally strong here. He's struggling a little with technique.
And Wallace. 7.70 meters.
He's a newcomer, actually, from Prince Edward Island. First contest, I believe.
And Mike Saunders had his troubles also, 7.70 meters.
I stand corrected. Alex Wallace is first Canadian, I believe.
There you go.
Ça, c'est le plus dur. C'est le camion. J'ai jamais fait de
That's the hardest truck we'll have ever done, he said.
Big spin it. He's given it his all. He did 8.02 meters.
Another newcomer from Edmonton, Alberta.
And Guillaume Laflamme hit every effort as he hit 7.80 meters.
Guillaume hailing from Quebec. Wow, these guys are struggling here.
They are working hard. Kaelan Brennan, 7.68 meters, Sam.
Another Prince Edward Islander, I believe.
And Provick didn't do too badly, 8.41.
Provick, a blast from the past. He was competing in the mid-2000s, disappeared for a while, and he's back now looking lean and mean.
I had like a calf cramp, and I just couldn't push it to the ground anymore.
And now let's take a look at Scott Cummine.
Scotty Cummine, multi-time Western Canada's strongest man. He's the emergency response technician for a correctional facility. This guy's come a really long way. First met him about 10 years ago. He's 19 years old. Blew his bicep.
Look at this. Look at this. He is running here.
Look at it. Look at the iPod microphone is actually hanging. Sorry, the earphone is hanging off him. He's going to step on it.
Oh, jeez. He's got the impediment there, but he's still moving. He doesn't care, Sam.
I got distracted there. He's moving really well here. And, you know, he's gained a lot of good body weight over the years. Been a very consistent competitor. Oh, he's stopping.
Look at that. 13.54 meters. Very well done. Look at that. He's a proud of
serving energy.
When it stops, instead of doing like the other athlete did, you know, keep on pulling, you just decided to stop right there. Yeah, you know, once I watched the other athletes, I just had in my head that I had to touch the white line, and I wasn't going to stop until I did, so that's how it worked out.
Not coming to use some strategy there. Here's Jean-François Caron for the Moosey Quebec.
Jean-François, well, another veteran competitor again. Like Savoie has improved markedly over the last few years. He's the
defending champion, Sam.
That's right, he is.
Wow, look at him go. Good start for Jean-François.
He's now weighing in about 310.
That's steady as she goes, Sam.
Beautiful technique.
Look at that. Come on, Jean.
Very well known for the strength of his back. He has deadlifted 850 pounds in powerlifting competition, which at the time was a world record.
Listen to the crowd, Sam. They know who the best guys are. Hey, this guy is moving. Look at this.
Wow, he's still moving. He's got to keep this still moving. If it stops, it's going to be a huge problem getting it going again. He's determined, though.
Look at that. The truck's still moving. It's still going.
Still moving.
Seems to have hit a bit of a wall here.
Look at that.
Still going. Look at that.
Incredible brute strength here.
No quit in Jean-François Caron. Wow.
Look at that. He managed to get it moving again a second time.
Every inch counts in this competition.
That's absolutely true. Sometimes it comes right down to, pardon me, the centimeter. Actually, we convert to meters and centimeters.
Exactly.
Although the contest is in feet.
Look at that. And there it is. 13.21 just behind Scotty.
Just behind Christian, who knows it.
C'était très serré. Il t'en manquait un peu.
That was really close, but you lacked just a little bit. What's your impression? I'm a little disappointed, but this is the first of many good events for me.
C'est une question de pouce, mais...
And here are the results of the harness truck ball. We have Scott Cummine. He wins first place with 12 points. He's followed by Savoie, Caron, Skaarup, Provick, Vaillancourt, Smith, and Wallace.
Après la pause, le tire flip.
As Jean-François said, we'll be back with the tire flip on TSN. And we're back with an enthusiastic crowd looking on as we go to event number 2, the tire flip.
It's a 30-meter course, a 955-pound tire. They've got 75 seconds to complete the course.
And we're starting off with Mike Saunders. He's ready to go. He's from Actonville, Quebec, and he'll be facing off against Guillaume Laflamme.
Guillaume, a relative newcomer to the national scene, but he's been training strongman for quite some time. Mike Saunders, 42 years young. He actually took his retirement earlier in the year and came back to do the provincials because he loved strongman, basically.
Unbelievable. 42 years old to be competing head-to-head with these guys. It's tremendous.
I really love Mike Saunders, I'll tell you. This guy's always happy. He's a valiant competitor. He loves the crowd. And you know what? He gives all the credit to his wife.
Well, he's in the lead. Mike Saunders is leading by quite a margin over Guillaume Laflamme. Look at that.
Very good technique here. Now, the trick is, you don't just want to grab the tire and lift up. You actually have to push in, pressing your chest against the tire, pushing in as well as lifting up. You'll see some competitors will have their hands between their legs, sumo style, like a sumo wrestler stance.
Oh, look at that. Mike Saunders finishes the course. 48.25 seconds.
Wow, that's going to be a tough time to beat. And others will put their hands outside their legs and do it like a conventional deadlift stance.
Well, look at this. Guillaume is trying to finish. He wants to at least finish.
The trick here is to have a nice continuous flip, so you use the momentum of the initial pull to keep the tire moving, thumping it up with your leg.
He's given up 23.9 meters for Guillaume Laflamme.
What an effort. This is a really tough event in terms of physical win.
And we've got Jacki Ouellet. He's going to face off against Jay Smith. A couple of strong men here, both 26 years old.
Quebec versus Alberta. Jacki Ouellet is a diamond in the rough. Let me tell you, this guy probably has more raw talent than anybody else here on the roster. He approached us when he was about 17 years old at a strongman contest, and he actually bent over, picked up the farmer's walk implements, and walked around with them.
Look at that. Jay Smith in trouble. He's falling behind Jacki Ouellet. He's got to step it up. He's got to step it up. Look at that. He's struggling. Still giving it his all.
So, wow. Jacki Ouellet's muscular strength is not a question here, but you can see he's having a little bit of difficulty with the endurance aspect, the cardio aspect.
Don't try this at home, folks, because this is big stuff, big tires, big man doing this. Look at that. Jacki's still in the lead. Jason then trying to catch up, but certainly struggling. Not quitting, though.
You know, they're both going very strong. You see Jacki struggling there with a lockout. I tell you, with a little bit of technical work and some cardio work, it's no telling how far Jacki could go in strongman.
Well, he's still got plenty of years left.
You know what his nickname is?
No, I don't, Sam. What can you tell us?
Le Bleu Bionic. In English, the Bionic Blueberry.
That's Bionic Blueberry. Don't love that one. He's the only one with that nickname in the world.
Don't ask. I tell you, don't ask.
Look at that. Taking a little rest here. Time not up yet, but there it is. 16.49 meters for Jay Smith. And Jacki Ouellet comes in at 28.60 meters. And we go right to our next competitor. We've got Vaillancourt, and he's facing off against Provick. Couple of tough guys here, Sam.
Vaillancourt, Provick, both veterans. Provick, as I mentioned, was out of the scene for a while. He's looking leaner and meaner than I've ever seen him. I've witnessed this gentleman deadlift 805 pounds in competition. Incredibly strong.
That is serious weight. And these guys are pretty much neck and neck. It's quite a battle here.
They are. The advantage Paul has here. He's very technical. If you watch him, there's no wasted effort. Look at the way he lifts. He tries to keep the momentum going, and being the smaller man, this really helps him out.
Good technique.
Very explosive.
They are neck and neck. It's quite a battle.
Paul is also strong all over. He has no glaring weaknesses.
These guys, and the crowd cheering them on. They want these guys to finish.
So this is such a good event for muscular strength and muscular conditioning that it's now rampant throughout the world. It's used in NFL off-season training camps. The CrossFitters are now using the tires, albeit with much lighter tires. Again, these tires are almost half a ton.
Wow. The truck's
very close. These guys are neck and neck here.
It's so close.
Paul throwing his shoulder in. That's the only deviation from his technique, but it's a good one.
But this competition, too, every centimeter counts. They're almost there. Time is becoming a factor.
Wow, I'm getting tired just watching these guys here, Steve. This is,
look at that. And here we are. This is the close measurement. 26.55 meters for Brad. And Paul comes in at 26.57 inches above Sam.
Oh, dear.
Oh, wow.
That was close.
Head to head with Paul right till the end. And can you tell us about it? Well, I was really happy to get drawn against Paul because I know he's a vicious competitor and he would never quit. And I love it when you're neck and neck. That makes you push it a little bit more. So thank you, Paul, for that. How do you feel about winning that event now? Hey, very happy. Like I said earlier, it's a game of inches. Every inch counts, every rep counts.
And every inch counts for sure, every meter, centimeter, whatever it is. We have Luke Skaarup, and he's going to face off against Jean-François Caron. Battle of the Titans.
Caron is extremely explosive, as you mentioned before, the defending Canada's strongest man. As I mentioned to you, also incredibly strong on the back. Watch the grip that he takes here. It's a narrow grip, and he's very explosive, using a lot of lower back. Luke falling behind here a little bit. He's the current Ontario's strongest man.
Well, there you go, and you know what? Jean-François Caron off to an amazing start. He's moving, he's not wasting time. He is after it, Sam.
He has those super powerful spinal erectors where when he gets that tire exploding off the ground, he's able to continue with the momentum. Watch how he bumps the tire up continuously with his leg. It never stops.
And he's pushing it so it gets a little slide after it falls.
That's right, and that's how you get those extra few centimeters.
Absolutely, very important. He's trying to finish. The key here, try to finish the course. And look at that, he does finish. 45.57 seconds. Tremendous effort by Jean-François Caron. Luke Skaarup still going.
Yeah, and that actually beat Mike Saunders' time by about 3 seconds. So it looks like, I guess he's going to win that event if no one else can beat him.
It's unbelievable, the effort here. Luke Skaarup not quitting at all. He wants to finish. Can he get that one more flip?
What an effort here.
Here we go. Come on, Luke. Oh, can't quite do it. He finishes at 26.26 meters.
I was trying to catch him the whole time and wanted to beat him if I could, but he's kind of strongest man for a reason, so he's pretty good.
Well, I'm sure of one thing, no one will beat me.
And our next competitors, we've got Scott Cummine, and he's facing Savoie.
Scotty Cummine told me he wants to be known by the nickname The Ginger. I didn't say it, he said it. So he's now known officially as Scott the Ginger Cummine.
I think I like the blueberry one. What was that one again?
Blueberry, Jacki Ouellet. So they're going strong here. I'll tell you, Scotty is very impressive. Huge games, like I said, in the last few years. Very consistent and just amazingly strong for his size. Again, one of the smaller guys, but incredibly explosive, no glaring weak points. And again, multi-time Western Canada's strongest man. Christian Savoie, what can we say?
Look at how close, I don't know, but look at how close this is, Sam. These guys are both going for it.
It looks like Scotty's ahead of Christian. And don't forget, the winner of Canada's Strongest Man wins a berth to the World's Strongest Man.
Well, that's a big prize, and these guys are going after it. A big prize, Sam.
Wow, what did I tell you? Scotty wins the heat.
Unbelievable effort. Scotty Cummine, 46.31 seconds.
Fantastic.
73.3 seconds for Christian Savoie. They both finished.
Scotty's happy.
You were doing great, you know. Maybe struggled a bit with a couple of the flip on the wheel of the tire there. I wasn't grabbing in the center of the tire, and I had to readjust in the middle of the course so it goes straight, but that's how it goes. Est-ce que tu penses que c'est normal que c'est pas préparation physique qui a fait la différence? Mais j'ai pas pratiqué partout de pneus, vous savez.
I didn't try through the tire clip this year. I just had too much elbow pain. But you know what? I'm happy with my performance.
Je suis bien satisfait de la performance que j'ai faite.
So Jean-François Caron wins the tire flip, takes the 12 points. He's followed by Cummine, Saunders, Savoie, Wallace, Vaillancourt, Provick, and Brennan.
I'm Paul Vaillancourt for the Canadian Strength Athlete Series on TSN RDS. We'll be right back after these commercials. Don't touch that dial.
And you don't want to mess with him. Stay right here on TSN. And what a great crowd here in Quebec City. As the standings after two events have Scott Cummine in the lead. He's followed by Jean-François Caron, Savoie, Vaillancourt, Provick, Wallace, Skaarup, and Saunders.
And rounding out the 12 competitors, we have Jay Smith, Guillaume Laflamme, Kaelan Brennan, and Alex Wallace. Not quite what we expected in terms of placings. This is going to be a very interesting contest, Steve.
Tune in next time for more Strongmen on TSN and RDS.
If you want to know more about Strongman, follow us on Facebook.
This show was a presentation of Expo Quebec.
A great start to this competition in Quebec City. For Sam Dubé, I'm Steve Bester. We'll see you next time for the continuation of the Canadian Strength Athlete Series right here on TSN.